Y'all, so I had to get my tooth pulled the other day. And anybody that has ever had a tooth extracted, you know that it is a very traumatic experience. And if you have had a tooth pain alone, that within itself is traumatic as well. Okay? And I'm still having to eat things like applesauce because I'm in the process of healing. And then I realized that the Lord has been utilizing this situation the whole time to minister to me. Basically, what he showed me was that it is necessary for you to deal with a pain head on when you realize that there's an issue, because neglecting that pain will turn it into a worse situation than you began with. That's what happened. I neglected the tooth pain because I wasn't feeling any pain anymore. I thought that, oh, okay, I just have to be careful on that side of my mouth. That is not the smart thing to do, okay? And so essentially, because I took matters into my own hands, instead of going to the person who specialized in the issue, I put myself at risk for infection and just a more traumatic response now, okay? So that was number one. So now we get through the traumatic experience of extracting my bodily organ, my tooth, okay? And now I have stitches in my mouth and I have to go through a healing process, right? So even though the tooth has been extracted that was causing all this pain, right? I'm still having to go through the healing process. And the Lord began to say, do not rush your healing process. And with the tooth pain, if you rush the healing process and you start to eat things regularly and you're just back in the gym and you're doing everything normal, what happens is you risk getting something called dry socket. And with the dry socket, essentially what happens is that pain is 10 times worse than the average tooth pain, okay? And then you further delay your healing process. Something that the Lord has already delivered you from, has already removed you from. Now you put yourself at risk for being in worse pain than you started with. And so I received this message totally because I understand that it's important to take your time to allow God to truly heal you, to allow yourself to truly be restored. Yes, he removed the thing that was causing the trauma. He removed the thing that was causing the pain. He removed the person. He removed you from the situation. He removed the situation from you. Yes, all of that is over. But should you not allow him to fully heal your heart, to fully renew your mind, to fully restore you, you risk delaying your healing process and putting yourself in a situation worse off than you began. So the moral of the story is, eat your applesauce, sis, and drink your soup. Take your time and let God fully heal you so that you can live your life stronger and with more wisdom.